Hello Taurus, hope you're all doing well. This is your love advice reading from the 17th of March right the way through until about the 31st. I like this reading for you this fortnight. This looks alright. It looks alright. Everything is always really revolving around you anyway, and I always read the first card as you because everything is really what you're doing, what you're not doing, how you react to certain situations, and that sort of depends upon how relationships work out. And we can all have times when we're sulking and we're mad and all the rest of it, which doesn't always do us any favours. So I like this view this fortnight. So the King of Wands is somebody obviously who has maturity, and it's a good thing to have maturity in relationships. It's a good thing to maybe know who you are, have confidence in yourself that you are this sexy beast. You deserve to be treated well. This is also a card of action and sort of doing something about things that aren't maybe so great, and in a very mature way and in a very sensible way, and again based on like the maturity of handling the situation well, and again not coming from a place of mad and upset and all the rest of it. So this is an absolutely brilliant card for you this fortnight, and yeah, keep this maturity. This is all good. The next card you've got is Death Reversed. Now, I do think that maybe you're dealing with situations that maybe haven't changed, haven't altered, haven't transformed. This could be a delay on things shifting or altering, or again, just sort of stuck energy that doesn't seem to be perhaps moving, perhaps in the way it should be. Again, this is only for a fortnight, so obviously things do move and shift and change. But I would say we've got a little bit of stuckness somewhere along the lines, maybe with this over this fortnight. Sorry, God, shouldn't come on when you're dying of coronavirus. Only joking. Right, the next card you've got is the Six of Pentacles, and this is very much about the give and take in relationships. This could also mean that you have more money than the other person and you're the one who's perhaps paid, or you're the one who's perhaps given, or the other person's maybe accepted. And this is all good as long as everybody's okay with this. And I guess to some extent this whatever you've paid or given sort of to some extent comes back. Now with this last card, if you look, that's the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So I do think somewhere along the lines here you maybe have given very generously, you have maybe paid for this person, you have maybe given in whatever ways that was, and I think somewhere along the lines with this that maybe there was nothing growing from this, or you don't feel that you've had anything back from this, or you don't feel there was any growth. And especially again with this Death reversed, I do think somewhere along the lines that you have maybe given and given to a relationship and maybe not got back, or not seen any improvements in what you've done and what the other person has perhaps done for you. And again with that King of Wands, I would say that you're in a position this fortnight to maybe handle this well, to maybe explain and say, hey, come on, it's got to be fair. This other person's got to give back. And again, this is certainly not a doormat card, and this is certainly not a card of putting up with rubbish. Again, this could just be temporary energy, not necessarily something that is going to, be there for years. But I would say there is definitely some sort of problem there, either with somebody giving money to you, not paying you back, not treating you fairly. I do think there is something there what doesn't seem to be progressing or perhaps moving forward in the way it should be. The last card you've got is the from the Whispers of Oracle, goodness sake, the Whispers of Love Oracle, and it says the only thing that is real is love. And this very much talks about not getting caught up in the dramas, and again going back to that King of Wands of just handling things maturely, not getting sort of lost in problems. And we can all do that really. We can all see the other person as the bad person, or the other person who's not doing very well, or the other person needs to buck up. And it takes an awful lot to come from a mature standpoint of dealing with things well. and again, not coming from a place of anger or frustration. If you do love this person very, very much, and you've stuck with this a long time, then I want to say, carry on. Sort of state your case a little bit, but, maybe give that person a little bit more time to sort of pay you back and treat you fairly. Again, if you honestly feel that you're banging your head against a brick wall, then obviously, you know how long you've been in this relationship and you know what works for you. And again, from that King of Wands energy, I think which way you do go on this, you do have the maturity to make the right decisions, make the right choices, and do what works for you. And yeah, you are nobody's doormat, Taurus. You know your own mind, and also you are a very sensible sign of coming from a very, very grounded place anyway. And I see all your decisions as pretty much coming from a good place of maturity anyway, in dealing with situations as well as you can. All right, hope this helps a little bit. Wish you all the very, very best, and I will see you again in 2 weeks. Thank you. Bye bye.